If you are tired of wasting your money on cleaning hacks that do not work, welcome back to Skip to My Life. Today I'm going to show you 12 cleaning secrets using just one tool that costs less than $5. Let's get going. It's time to get out the warm weather shoes, and mine needed a little bit of TLC, especially on those white areas. So I mixed a little bit of Barkeeper's Friend with some water, and that did the trick for just pennies. Now you can pay a lot for special tennis shoe and summer shoe cleaners, but there is absolutely no need to, just with this one cleaner. Like you, I'm a skeptic of a lot of these cleaning hacks, so I'm going to show you ones that you probably have never seen before and let you decide whether this is a cleaning tool you must have. Before you spend any money on new kitchen utensils, give this little hack a try. Mix up some Barkeeper's Friend with a wet toothbrush and go over those utensils. Now, it just took me seconds to remove built up food and grease stains as well as rust spots. These are the kinds of cleaning projects you may not get around to very often, but let me tell you, they are so gratifying and take such little time, you'll be glad you did it. Stainless steel polishes can be really expensive, but there is absolutely no need to replace your set or spend a lot on cleaners. Just a light dusting of Barkeeper's Friend will do the trick, and it looks like you bought a new set. Barkeeper's Friend has been a household staple for over 100 years. Discovered in 1882 by a chemist in Indianapolis, Indiana, this little tool uses chemicals found in the common vegetable rhubarb for their cleaning properties. These next few projects are for my coffee lovers. My husband and I have a cup every morning, and I truly did not understand how stained and grimy my coffee pot had become. I mixed some Barkeeper's Friend powder with a little bit of water, and I used a magic eraser sheet to clean out this coffee pot. Now the before and after is pretty dramatic, and it only took me about a minute. Well, we can't very well put that sparkling clean coffee pot back on a dirty coffee making machine, so it's next in line for our Barkeeper's Friend glow up. On the Barkeeper's Friend website, they instruct you to make what's called a slurry of Barkeeper's Friend cleanser plus water. Now, this is kind of a thin liquid consistency. Comment below and let me know if you have heard of that word, S-L-U-R-R-Y. I think it's a little bit fun to say. But this consistency works really well on almost every project I'm going to show you. Since Barkeeper's Friend has no bleach and no abrasive, it's safe to use on many surfaces that you wouldn't be able to use other cleaners on. Our glass stovetop can be really frustrating to clean because food gets stuck and baked on. We've only found one expensive cleaner that does the job, but that was before I tried my little Barkeeper's Friend cleaning hack. Even though Barkeeper's Friend comes in a can that looks similar to cleanser, it's really not a cleanser at all. And so it's safe to use on a lot of products that you would never attempt to use a cleanser on, like this glass stovetop. Between my Barkeeper's Friend slurry and my Dollar Tree squeegee, we got this job knocked out in no time, and it is looking fantastic. My daughter and son-in-law told us that we will be grandparents at Christmas, and she told me by giving me this Grammy mug. So you know I've got to keep this thing sparkling clean, but it had gotten coffee stains inside. So we're going to use a little bit of that Barkeeper's Friend on a toothbrush and see how it performs. I realize I have some scrapes on the inside of my precious mug, and they're coming from this little frother that I purchased to make cappuccino. So the Barkeeper's Friend couldn't take out the scratches, but it did a great job with those coffee and tea stains. Barkeeper's Friend is concentrated, so a little goes a long way, as I'm going to show you, and that makes that price even lower. If you want a really gratifying and quick cleaning job, this is the one for you. Take a look at the bottoms of your pots and pans and scrub them with this Barkeeper's Friend slurry. Now, if you're like me, I didn't think my pots and pans were that dirty, but once I had done this project, I realized they could look like they were brand new. Be careful not to use Barkeeper's Friend on non-stick inner linings of the pans, but if you have copper pans or metal pans, the outside will look brilliantly clean. And on the bottom of that can, it tells you which manufacturers have approved the use of Barkeeper's Friend. Come outside with me and I am going to shock you with the effectiveness of this next cleaning hack. Now be honest and tell me if you take great care of your gardening tools, because I certainly do not. I had left this trowel out in the elements all winter long and I thought it was really a lost cause, but I wanted to give it a try anyway. So I started out with that toothbrush and then eventually I went to a little bit sturdier sponge, and now I'm going to show you the before and after. I was thinking I would have to purchase all new garden tools, but with this one cleaning hack, I now know that all I need is a few minutes and a little bit of elbow grease. Because Barkeeper's Friend has no bleach and no abrasive, you can use it both on glass and on metal, so it's perfect to get that patio furniture in shape for warmer months. You may have seen my little sidekick Bella poking her head into a couple of these demonstrations. So now it's time to really clean her stainless steel dog bowls. I do try to keep these really clean, but they were due for a polish. And here's the before and after. Bella goes crazy for these blueberry greenies. So I am going to show you how she devours her treats. If you're new to Skip to My Life, a great big virtual welcome to you. We're so glad to have you along on the journey. About 5 years ago, my husband and I downsized from a 6-bedroom home to a rental home about a quarter of that size, and this is our downsizing and organizing journey. My last video was on how to put together a spring cleaning cart using Barkeeper's Friend along with some other wonderful cleaners. So one of the most frequent comments I get when I show a bathroom cleaning and organizing video is that my grout lines look really dirty. So today we're going to use Barkeeper's Friend, and once and for all we're going to find out, is that the color of my grout or are they really just dirt lines? Barkeeper's Friend website says to just let the mixture sit for a minute, but I did leave it a little longer, wiped it up, and then steam cleaned it. Now you can see that it's maybe one shade lighter, but this is definitely the color of the grout. So yes, my floors are clean, friends, and that is the color of the grout lines. I know you've cleaned a sink 1,000 times, but I'm going to show you a 3-step method using Barkeeper's Friend that's going to make that sink clean faster and look shinier. Start by lightly scrubbing the whole surface with that slurry of Barkeeper's Friend and a soft towel or sponge. Next, thoroughly rinse the surface to get rid of the residue. This 3rd step makes all the difference. Dry and polish everything quickly with a microfiber towel. Now this makes all the difference in keeping away water spots and any debris, and it makes that sink sparkle and shine. This last bonus tip is off label from the manufacturer, but I had absolutely no damage using just a small amount of Barkeeper's Friend to shine my sterling silver jewelry. Now, if you're still here, my friend, it's because I have a special message for you. Today's not the end of your story, so don't quit.